Hi, Miss Huey. So please share with us, what type of symptom did you have when you first came to see us?
I've had fibromyalgia since 1985, and I've just been progressively worse. By the time I came here, I was walking like 10 feet and I'd have to sit because one thing,
Wow.
I'd be out of breath,
Yeah.
I didn't feel good, I was in pain, and my feet, I couldn't walk very far because the bottom of my feet, the nerves were just miserable.
Yeah. And also, how about mental clarity?
Very foggy. When you're in pain like that all the time, you just aren't clear.
Yeah. And how did that impact you at work?
I was getting to the point that I was scared I was affecting my job,
Yeah.
obviously, by being that way.
Yeah.
And I was scared about losing my job.
Yeah.
I knew I had to change.
Yeah. So since doing our program, what type of improvement have you noticed?
Oh my goodness, I have the clarity. I'm doing great at work. They rely on me for a lot,
Yeah.
and they always did, but now I feel comfortable in their relying on me because my mind is clear. I'm good. I understand what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And I feel so much better.
Yeah. And I remember you telling me one time that, you were at a meeting and you just look around the table and everybody looks like they're dead and you're just like, wow, I'm feeling so much better.
Exactly. It was like a 3 hour meeting, and everyone else was just so brain fogged. They were eating brownies and candy and everything. I'm sitting there clear looking at them, and they're all complaining about how fuzzy brain they were. And I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. And you're also telling me today that you're able to recall numbers better. Tell me about that.
Absolutely. We have list of our members that have like a 10-digit list. And before, when I was at my worst, I was doing one number at a time.
To
I'd be
input into
looking
the
at it.
computer. Yeah,
Exactly. Now I can glance at it and input it. It's always been a good way for me to tell what shape I'm in that day, and I've been fine.
great. And what other improvement did you notice, like with digestion and so forth?
I used to bend over from stomach pain
Wow,
because it was so miserable, and I have not had those pains
wow.
for months now since I've started on this, and it's wonderful. I also had a time that I was walking in a store and I realized there was no pain. I was walking without hurting on my feet. I started crying because it just surprised me so much to not have that pain.
The improvement that you've had. Yeah.
Hmm.
Now, for the bonus, how much weight did you lose?
I've lost almost 40 pounds. It's been about 38
And
and still losing.
and you're seeing steady progress. About how many pounds a week do you see?
I'd say it's 5 pounds every 2 weeks, so
That's
about two and a half
yeah,
a week.
that's great. So, what do you feel like is the biggest difference between our approach versus what you've tried in the past?
I couldn't get any guidance from anyone about food. I'd say, what things am I supposed to avoid? And the most they'd say is, well, probably avoid gluten, but I don't know anything else. And they just wouldn't give me any guidelines. This one, it was easy.
You just follow the recipe,
I
basically.
followed the recipes. I'm not hungry. I don't feel like I'm denied. I started right after Thanksgiving and I went through Christmas
Yeah,
and I did fine.
that's awesome. So, now just so we can have some perspective on your condition. How long have you had these problems prior to coming to see us?
I was identified as having fibromyalgia in 1985.
That's a long time, and you just felt steadily worse since then.
Steadily
Nothing
worse.
was working.
I've gone to neurologists, gastro, I've been everywhere, and they couldn't help me till I came here.
That's great. Well, that's life-changing care. I'm so glad you're feeling better, and you're a great patient, and we wish we had more like you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.